There we go. Hello, everyone. Hi. It's me, your favorite, not degenerate.
Welcome to the Safari Zone, Dante, where every shiny encounter comes with a side of trauma. Here, you won't just find rare Pokémon, you'll also find heartbreak, regret, and crushed dreams. Remember, don't throw a rock, don't throw a ball, just
throw your hopes directly into the void. Good luck, trainer, and don't worry if that shiny runs. It's not a loss. It's just character development. If I could find a shiny... Yeah, hi, welcome to more Safari Week. It being, what, June 23rd? Day 80, I think is what it is. You know that was easy for you? Exactly, it was easy for you. So the audio for today is coming from the top left game, just to give you a heads up, so you don't have to figure out which game it's going to be. Just channel my inner Raticate. I'm playing a different game. Raticate doesn't spawn the Safari Zone if I red leaf green. So I can't channel my inner Raticate. I can't be Ratmiri. Alright, first set of checks. See what we got. But yeah, sadly, no rats are in the making here. I don't even think Nidoran counts as a rat. So as a reminder, I did say in the chat, but red orbs are boosted. For the grass hunts, hi Kai, Char Char. For the grass hunts, they are every 50. For the water hunts, they are every 25. Imagine interrupting the main character. Can't believe you. Don't channel your inner Magikarp, that'll take a while. I got my Magikarp really quickly.
Dante doing Safari Week like it's a vacation, bro. This isn't a hunt, it's an emotional hostage situation.
Oh, Lord.
You finally find a shiny, and it just laughs, flips you off, and runs. You're not hunting anymore, you're just participating in the world's slowest,
saddest breakup simulator. Good luck. King, may... Why is there no comma there? Good luck, King. May your shinies stay in the ball and your soul stay intact. You're gonna need both. You said it's like I'm entering, like, a horror zone. Like, this is secretly, like, Resident Evil, like, 9. Like, I'm hunting in the fields of Chernobyl. Just words of encouragement. Look, I've been hunting static encounters for the better part of a year and a half. I don't think the Safari Zone's really going to scare me. Like, I've accepted that, like, if I find a shiny during Safari Week, I'm probably going to lose it. I just want something to show up. That's the only thing. I just want something to shine. Anything at all. One more before you gotta do stuff and watch.
Dante out here sweating through Safari Week like it's Dark Souls with Pokeballs.
What?
And I just pulled a shiny Raticate in 278 encounters like it was a warm-up. While he's out there negotiating with pixels like a hostage negotiator, I'm just casually catching shinies like they...
Catching shinies like they want to be on your team. Step it up, Dreamwalker. Bruh, the only Dark Souls game that I haven't completed has been Demon Souls and Elden Ring. I'm not sweating through any of the Dark Souls games. Love you too. Have fun with whatever it is that you're doing. And sips? Oh man. Couldn't even wait 5 minutes. It's only been 4.5. 2 for now. Oh, you're being kind. You're being reserved. Imagine that. A reserved Chimera. Also, thank you for, like, I think, what, the 4 bits, I think, is what it was? I think you've sent 4 TTSs. Alright, 1. 2. Like a good friend of mine once said, don't hunt the shiny, let the shiny hunt you. Oh, God. Now it's suddenly turned into amnesia. like, here's the thing, like, about this whole thing. I just want something to shine. I don't care if I miss it or not.
Make it 5 Dante. You are truly the missing character, more like it.
Hey, at least I can be a missing now. Just remember to put a poster up of me. I don't know what that poster is going to look like, given how you guys haven't really seen me, and I don't have a YouTube model. Put up the chair. Put the chair with the knife in it. Hey, RJ. How are you doing today? Make it 5. Oh, no. Oh, Niels, don't do this. Don't instigate. No. Is this supposed to be like your drinks of encouragement? Let me do the raffle. Hold on. There you go. And nothing shined. All right, 5 more sips. 1.
Dante just told us to paint him like one of the French girls. Real sly Dante, real sly.
Huh? 2. 3. I'm not Kate Winslet by any means. 4. 5. Depending on how things go, I might go for 4 hours today. I might only go for 3. It all depends on if anything wants to shine. If nothing shines, I'm just going to go for 3. If something shines, I'll go for 4. Mind you, I'm just saying if it shines. I don't care if I catch it or not. I just want something to show up. One direction. Turn to one direction. But how is everybody doing this Monday afternoon? I guess for others it could be later. Nice, RJ. What you gonna do with your winnings now? Make it a 12-hour stream if I find a shiny? I think Cat would rather murder me.
Hey Dadinte, you need to take notes from RJ and I. We getting shinies lately. Come on Pixel Sim Gamer.
I'm gonna raise the TTS. That's what I'm gonna do in response to this. I'm gonna raise the TTS. You are not. You can't stop me. That's right. Officially now, it's gonna be worth 2 bits.
Well, I love you so there. Don't change it, PLS.
All right, fine. You twisted my arm. Also, Niels, I was talking. Kat was playing TCG Pocket last night, and I was talking about how the fact that like I am like the least lucky person when it comes to like Pokemon. She got in I think 10 pulls because she pulled like 10 times from like different packs and stuff like that. Within 10 packs, just randomly pulling, she got 2 IRs, 2 2-stars, a shiny, and I think it was like her second pull of like Mythical Island. She got a Celebi EX. Like what? Come on, come on. Like, and yet I have to like pull like most of like the time for the stuff in order to get the IR. Don't get a Litwick before I even find a shiny. That's just mean. I will say though, if I mean if I don't know, if I could have this be more of a career than less of a hobby, then I could absolutely make this a 12-hour stream, but I can't. I mean, like, dude, Kai, like, Niels could absolutely find a Litwick in Poke MMO before I find any shiny here. Yeah, I think I'm still 20,000 deep in Articuno. Not going for Skorupi in the underground. Oh boy. Shiny Litwick is back on the menu. Please do not eat the flaming candle. It's sad that you have more luck in 30,000 than I do in 8,000. Yeah. I never have luck. I never have luck. Never. Ever, ever, ever. As I have said before in numerous, like, occasions, when it comes to luck-based games, I am terrible. I cannot, for the love of God, win at any time I play Monopoly with my friends. But if it's something that involves skill, I 9% of the time will win. That's probably the reason why Kat gets mad at me with Mario Party, is because it's like a combination of skill and luck, and my skill outweighs my luck. You got some leftovers prepared? Oh, for the Litwick? Oh boy. Alright, 1600. Next draft for you. I also don't have to stand in just a patch of grass and hit Sweet Scent, and that's it. I have to do the risky thing of moving. Potentially. Dude, something has to shine, right? Anything. Something. I'm only 1600, but like, come on, man. No, I can't. I cannot use Sweet Scent. You do get 5 at a time. You're slightly beating me in that aspect. But oh well. But yeah, I can't Sweet Scent. I have to move. Whenever it comes to like hatching eggs later, right? I don't have Flame Body that I can use to my advantage. All that stuff was introduced in True Gen 3. Oh, whoops. 5 times Swords, but the odds are still 1 in 30,000. Yeah, but still, that's, I mean, we're essentially going to be even on this. If I get a pincer, you will scream. That is your dream one. What is it? I think David said that the same thing, that his is a pincer. The one that I want mainly from this is either one of the noodles or Scyther. Like, Scyther is one of my favorite Pokemon. But at the rate that we're going, we're not even going to see a shiny. I mean, to be fair, with all of the abysmal, like, luck that I have, I'm not surprised that nobody really hunts in Gen 1 type games. Shiny hunting in Gen 2 isn't bad. Shiny hunting in Gen 3 kinda sucks. But that's mainly just in Emerald. Your character hasn't seen daylight in months. Are they just hanging out in the underground for life? Is that what's going on? Is that the only place you can find Litwick in Poke MMO? Is underground? Celestial Tower? Isn't Scyther just like more yellow? Now that I'm thinking about it. I need to look at what Scyther's is. On the bright side, we also get to hear like different music than like the previous like months and months and months of shiny hunting. Scyther. Oh, I'm on the wrong website. Okay, no, he's more green. All right. He's just more green. That's gonna be a little rough to tell. Oh boy, how am I gonna tell that difference? Oh boy. Well, I guess it's like, quote unquote, skin is like orange. Hey Sal, how are you? You having a good morning, afternoon so far? Isn't Venonat also like its eyes are just blue instead of red? Have fun with your lurk, RJ. Thanks for, you know, popping in and saying hi. I'm making excuses already. What excuse have I said? I haven't said excuses. I just said my luck is bad. Check myself up, but my back doesn't hurt. Ah, fine. How dare you? Oh, right, that kind of messes things up a little bit. What excuses? What excuse have I said? I can't skill my way into a shiny. Another execute. Alright, 5 more sips, huh? I don't know what's with you guys and like exhausting those like in the very beginning. Hi Sal, Char. Oh, you know, let me get the +1 and yeah, I already did the check myself because Kai did earlier. He has never want to like hydrate me throughout the stream. It's always like right at the beginning. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. Also, just like last time, every half hour I'll switch the hunt like method. So I think the select button's still focused on the super rod. But like, how is saying that my luck is just terrible? How's that an excuse? All shiny hunting is luck. You know that. I know that. He, she, me, Wumbo. And to say that shiny hunting is anything but luck, you just lying to yourself, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm not cut out for shiny hunting. Maybe I'm just like more cut out for like something like Nuzlocke, you know, things that require actual skill. To be fair, getting a shiny pincer would absolutely be so funny. Whoops, I did it again. Oh, got a Venom out. Don't forget to join the raffle, by the way. It's really funny to like tell who's lurking and stuff like that, because like nobody, people who aren't talking will just like join. I love all you guys, lurkers and chatters. It's just funny. Who need to gamble. It's really just mainly you and Koki that are gambling. Niels does every so often, but you're gonna gamble all or slot all and probably lose it. I just threw bait at Rhyhorn. Hey, Pincer. Oh my god, what's that? Somebody play the Shiny Surprise real quick. Oh yeah. What is it? In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you can also bind Sweet Scent to a button press, right? So like instead of like me using the fishing rod in this case. Wait. No trainers about. Wait, what? Why do I wait, what? Why is the Versus Seeker? Oh, because I reset the game, right. I guess I could have with Old Rod on like the different games. Actually, what can appear at the Old Rod? Hold on a sec. Like I said, I think it's just... I think it's specifically just like magic cards and stuff like that, but I want to make sure. Oh, that's surfing. Good Rod. Super Rod. Yeah, Old Rod is just magic carbon. We're not going to do that. I guess I could do it for like the, for like the Gyarados, because I still need the Gyarados. So you know what, we'll do that. We'll have one for Super Rod, one for Old Rod. You're so happy I was able to get the name Nilsja in Pokemon or Poke MMO, as it was taken when you got back into it. They did a name expiration thingy. Interesting. But who would take your name, Niels, other than yourself? Yo, Magikarp meme on Kai. That'd be funny if I go to do the Old Rod here and got another Magikarp to appear. That would be hilarious. It'd be even funnier if it fled. Yeah, I don't need that shiny. I already have a shiny Magikarp. I don't know. What would be funnier? Getting the Pinsir that he wants or getting another Magikarp? You might have taken it and forgot the account. I mean, that's what I was thinking. My name is unique enough to where it's never taken on things. But I know if I get on certain things, like if I was to ever get popular, I know that at certain points there's gonna be like times where it's like, somebody's took my name, oh my god. But honestly, I'm not really worried about people taking my name. Oh, right. Another raffle time. Also, you might have a head start on your encounters. Why is that? Or what do you mean? You behind Living for a while? I mean, fair, but you gotta think, Niels, that I am over double odds on Articuno, and I never saw it shine, so... Like, I'm a third of the way towards Poke MMO's odds. Or 2/3 of the way there. So, like, I really don't think that, you know, you really have a head start. You're 15,135 right now? Well, then I guess I'm like at, what, a tenth of what you have? So, oh well. But you also have, like, nearly 4 times the amount of odds. So I think it checks out. I mean, I'm always gonna be that person that's like gonna be like, You know what? You have fun. You get that Litwick. Niels, I believe in you. You get that Litwick. It's not gonna upset me if you get it before I get any shiny to appear. Also, there's an ad, so be mindful of that. Beware the adpocalypse. He's been in the wrong tower, too busy in Dune Towers. I mean, before too long, Kai's gonna be stuck in Destiny Towers as well. Just a couple more weeks until Edge of Fate comes out, and then everything's changed. So how's everybody surviving the heat wave so far? I trust everyone's, you know, staying healthy, drinking plenty of water. For every hydrate that I get after this point, you guys should hydrate as well. It's important, you know? Ooh, a pincer. Oops. Did we start at 1500 or yeah, did we start 1500 encounters? Have we done 300 encounters? Bro, this is so much better than random encounters and soft resetting. Oh my god. This is so fast. Remember the week you got 3 shinies in MMO, Niels? Oh man, I'll tell you one thing. That's probably the reason why you don't have that Magikarp. Everyone, huh? All at the same time? It all started with a paint dog. Oh well. That's right. It's was it Graver? I can't remember what it's actually called. I'm not talking about the obvious paint dog, I'm just memeing. What were you hunting for that you happened to find? Or that you happened to find it? Or did you just happen to stumble upon it? He wasn't? Oh, alright. You just kind of found it. The Rogue and Roller was still nice. You were EV training and farming for money. So I got to the Elite Four in my Japanese Platinum, and I forgot just how underleveled my team is. I've been using type advantages to my favor up until the Elite Four, because I beat Cyrus just barely, then got the Shiny Giratina, then steamrolled through Voltner, because I had a Gabite. And then, gotta do better than that. And then I got to the Elite Four after just kind of like, moseying my way through through Victory Road. And then I went to fight Aaron, and Aaron like swept my team. almost. Well, I should say almost swept my team. He took out 2 Pokemon with Yon Mega, and then Heracross just finished everything else off. It was odd. So yeah, I think I have to train my team up in Japanese Platinum in order to even get a chance at fighting Cynthia. Then again, I could just trade one of my Pokemon in from my normal Platinum. But then it wouldn't be that bad. Just sends in a level 90 Palkia. Yeah, how about these apples? It would also help if I went to... Can you get the Greasiest Sword before you finish the Elite Four? Because that would probably help having an attack form guarantee instead of defense. To be fair, it doesn't matter what form I take if I can't outspeed Garchomp. Alright, time to switch to water. I'm not gonna realign all of them. That's how. Oh well. Alright. Now, old rod's on the left and super rod's on the right. Oh no, we're hunting for another shiny Magikarp in, in Pokemon Leaf Green when that's where we got it the first time. Well, I'm gonna take it. So probably gonna get less noodles this time around because of that. Then back, you thought I wasn't, or I was gone, didn't you? Not really. I just thought you were lurking. Usually anytime somebody doesn't talk for a while, I just assume they're lurking. I mean, lurkers are the backbone of Twitch, so. Good old Twitch chat. Guess what you're about to have for dinner? Fish and chips. Greg's. I don't know. Hi, Kai. Hey, look, a noodle. Nope. I'm not getting out this pond. This is what I did last time, too. I just didn't have it. I just used Super Rod for all of them instead of Old and Super. You're gonna have to deal with it, Kai. If I get another shiny Magikarp before you, you're just gonna have to suck it up. Get used to disappointment, I guess. Your mom is firstly having a mini choking session. Secondly, you're having a Caesar salad. Oh, nice. I too like to have choking for dinner. Whatever that means. Yeah, I get that. Hey, a Psyduck. How you can't stop me. This is my stream. I'm the main character, remember? Your chat GPT even said so. Well, half the time. I'm the main character. The other half the Pokemon are. Dude, I tell you what, the chat GPT can roast me all at once. The one like program that like makes like a Pokemon card out of your Twitter profile really felt like it burnt me. Like it was so mean. I'd have to like find it again. I don't remember if I saved it on my phone or if I saved it on the computer somewhere. But it was so mean. Cats was at least a little nicer. Maybe I should do fishing for half an hour and then do the other 2 encounters for 15. Because these take a while. And maybe it's not as fair to the water fishing Pokemon. I don't know, we'll play it by ear. Once again, first ever Safari Zone, or Safari Week, so. Don't forget to join the raffle. Don't want to miss out on the 20K. But Freshie, what's the I said seasoning. What's the dressing you do with your salad? Because like depending on like what kind of, I know that Caesar's is also a type of topping or a type of dressing, but some people just call Caesar salads like just the type of salad it is, rather than the dressing. Nothing. Oh, Niels, looks like you're gonna be uncontested. See, it's just that easy, Niels. With wins like that, you'll easily get to the top of the leaderboard. And be out Kai. Then you get to name any shiny Pokemon you want that doesn't have a name. Like, you could name this shiny Litwick that we aren't even in that game of yet. One of these days, I need K-Pad to give me a name. The past 2 months, nobody's given me a name, because Whiskers won last month, and K-Pad won the month before. I will say, I think these fishing ones, like whenever it comes to the the shiny hunting for them, are gonna be the most like annoying. On the bright side, Magikarps are fairly easy, just use an Old Rod, but the Super Rod ones are probably gonna be more annoying. Well, that and the Good Rod too, probably. Because if I go back to what Cerebi was saying, the Good Rod has Goldeen, Poliwag, and Magikarp, and the Super Rod has, you know, just more. However, I probably should go grab the Good Rod at some point, you know, off stream, because I don't have it. Go full Magikarp. Kai would love that. I'll do that next time. I'll do it next. The next time we do this, the next day we'll do full Magikarp. Because first day I went full Super Rod, so this is the second day. So we'll go half and half, and then the third we'll go full Magikarp. How about that, Niels? But this is with the assumption that anything ever wants to shine for me. Now that I'm doing the Safari Zone, I feel like this satisfies the Council of Carp. I feel like now that I'm doing the Safari, I feel like I need to like refine my like egg hunting rules for like the Safari Zone mons, because 50,000 is wild for this. But I think until I do the 50,000 at least once, I don't think it's gonna be justified. All right, that was one of our missing cards. Speaking of which, I forgot to actually ask about this. The fishing minigame, right? So, I have the entire list of cards that we are missing, including now not that EV Charizard, where we are around like 89-ish% of the cards from Genetic Apex, and I was curious if you guys would want me to just add in the next series, even though this one's not complete. Because like that is still a lot more cards, because I think Mythical Island was the one that came after this. But like doing it at like, you know, when there's only 10% of the cards left, if that would be justifiable enough for for me to add in the next set. Because they're still missing quite a few cards. They're missing 31 cards out of 286. But to be fair, the 286 was part of, like, including like, the full arts and stuff like that. You say go ahead and add them. Make it even harder for you guys to complete dexes. Yeah, because the next will be Mythical Island, where you can get the, like a normal Mew. Actually, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna check something real quick with the fishing minigame, so hold on a sec. I'm gonna hide it real quick, because I want to check something. I don't remember if I have the one card in here or not. And now I want to check. Where is it? Yeah, promo. Oh, no, I do have it in here. Okay. It's just no one's caught it yet. Okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't close that. Whoops. There you go. Now you can fish again. A Zubat? Would you like to know the full list of cards that you are missing, though? I'm actually surprised that some of them are even on the list, because I thought we got them at some point. Wait, let me pull it up real quick. Alright, so we're missing quite a few EXs. So whenever I say the Pokemon name, this is like the base version of the card rather than the one that you get for like the full arts, you know what I mean? Because like we got a full art Venusaur EX yesterday, but that doesn't count for the list of what I was going to go for. 3.5 half bosses. What happened to the other half? Mini boss. So the cards that we're missing is Venusaur EX, Executor EX, Charizard EX, Starmie EX, Ammonite, Arcuno EX, Raichu, Voltorb, Jolteon, Zapdos EX, Mewtwo. Oh, you got a 3-star. Or a 3 exclamation. Hey, you got the IR Pikachu! Hold on. I was gonna do a fancy thing about that. I don't have the videos downloaded, though. Hold on a sec. Oh, I'd had to find them, but there are, the IR cards have, unique animations with them, and I wanted to, like, show them whenever you got one. So I think what I'm going to do is, after stream, I'm also going to try and find those IR videos, and I'll, play them for you guys at some point, probably in the coming week or so. At least the ones that you get, you know what I mean? But nice, Sal. Nice. The IR Pikachu. It's very cute. I think the only Pikachu we're missing now is the, from that set, is the Crown Pikachu. No one's gotten a single Crown Pokemon yet. Granted, there's only 3, but still. So let's see. We're also missing Swoobat, Primeape, Machamp EX, Cubone, Marowak EX, Hitmonchan, which surprises me, Grapploct, Arbok, Nidoqueen, Nidoking, Mawile, Meltan, Spearow, Wigglytuff, Wigglytuff EX, Minccino, Wooloo, Old Amber, Misty, and Lieutenant Surge. Those are all the cards that we are missing. For like the base set, not counting full arts. And the IRs and the crowns and stuff like that. Just the base set that it usually marks as completed. It's essentially the diamond cards, all the diamond cards. Because getting all the star cards is pretty brutal. I didn't get my first 2-star TCG Pocket card until after Mythical Island came out. Despite having played since, like, I think, like, the second week the game came out, or maybe the first week. I think it might have been the second week. Alright, so you're close. We need that in the EX form, I think. We need that in the EX form and Esprit Evolution. Oh, they haven't released the update for the new dungeon yet, have they? 2 exclamations. Uh-oh, rare? Hey, full art Giovanni. Okay, no, we're still in the in-between. With pools like that, Sal, you're gonna get ahead of Koki. Actually, let's see if you're ahead of him now. No, not even close. You still have 8,000, but, like, still. Okay, after this fish, we'll get on the actual water. Also, we didn't go to Area 4 last time, so we'll actually be going over there this time. Actually, hold on a sec. Ah, I was hoping I could avoid that. I knew that was going to happen. All right. We should get more points for records and new cards. I don't know how I can help you with that. Dude, you two are off center. There we go. I didn't actually see what you got. I was too busy trying to get them reoriented again. A Gengar EX. Ah, another one, huh? Kakuna. Alright, I forgot we're still +1. Because we had the one interaction with the Pokemon. Whatever. I'll just have to play with this however I can. Okay, the Mewtwo Eevee. Kabuto. We need the other one, Sal. We need the other starter fossil. Not starter fossil, but you know what I mean. We need Ammonite, not Kabuto. I have to increment twice. Oh yeah, it means it's time for another raffle. A salmon. Alright. Or some people call it salmon. Dude, come on. Finally. Bonlef did not want to like, well, it doesn't want to shine either, but doesn't want to like encounter Pokemon. Rapidash, who is one of my lead Pokemon in Platinum. It would have been Infernape, but I was using Empoleon. Empoleon. A lot of new records today. Yeah. It's usually when something starts, kicks off a flood. Why is Leaf Green getting so many? Or I guess the main audio Leaf Green. That's a rare or better, I believe. The Full Art Arcanine EX. You're also showing off to Kai, because Arcanine is his favorite Pokemon. Can we get a hashtag Eat It, Kai, for this magnificent display of you getting things that he likes? Whoops. A full art Bulbasaur. I think we need a full art Charmander, I think. There we go, finally. Alright, that is our 2000th encounter. Which kind of sucks that we still don't have anything yet to have shined. As I was saying, forget about even being able to like miss the shine. I can't even get one to like spawn. I feel like my game's broken. Oops. Eradicate. Kai's shiny of choice. Ratmiri strikes again. It is nice to know that I can specifically hunt Slowpoke and Psyduck just by being here and surfing. Fancy. I think Chansey was one of the ones I forgot to put on the list. We were missing 33. Okay. Oh, I'm fishing by accident. Whoops. I went to vault watching you fish. Well, I guess we'll go for another Magikarp. The surfing music is so nice. What was it? You didn't even know. You just said it was new. All right. That tracks. Hey, like a Psyduck. Wouldn't that be really funny if I got a Psyduck to shine right now? On the Fire Red side. Like it can spawn on the like it can spawn on Leaf Green side. It's only Slowpokes on Leaf Green. I'm not sure if it's sad or like hopeful that Slowpokes are in the Safari Zone because they're considered rare Pokemon due to the fact that Team Rocket kept hunting their tails in the second generation game. Slowpoke tails. They're chewy. Ads have kicked in, by the way. Oh. I feel like the water Pokemon take a while to appear. Oh, we're going real slow on these hunts. Dear Lord. I wonder if it's just because there's so few. Whoops. Say, bruh. Can something appear? Okay, in my game, not yours. Now that is hilarious. Look at that. Oh boy. Sal fishing up a shiny Magikarp before Kai did. Congratulations, Sal. You've entered the club of people who've gotten a Magikarp before Kai did. Did you miss anything? No. The club is getting bigger and bigger for people who have fished up a shiny Magikarp. Before Kai did. Actually, maybe that's my cue to fish up a Magikarp right now. Oh, I can't use it that way. Nope, alright. Oh, right, I wasn't clicked onto the chat box. You know, if Kai was here right now, Sal, he'd be super salty. Hey, Slowbro. That's the evolution of Slowpoke. Oh my god. Dude, my thumb is getting tired switching back and forth like this. I'm getting a workout on my thumb. A level 40 Psyduck, dear lord. It's so much faster. And it's less taxing on my thumb. Why is the water so unforgiving for giving Pokemon? My god. Use a macro? That's boring. No one's facing this way. We do everything by hand here. We suffer by hand and we die by the hand. No one's facing down. Right. I mean, I'm using two thumbs while I do this, so... I'm not gonna be using anything with my second hand anyway. Dude, this water. Maybe it's the tile I'm on? The Zebstrika. Alright, whoop. This will be like the last check on this. Actually, I'll do one more check and then that way I'm at the 50 mark. So, yeah. Slow yo. All right, one more check on the water, then we'll switch back to being in the grass, but we'll be in Area 4. Raichu, one of our missing boys. Single-handedly lowering the amount of cards that we need. No one's facing this way. Victory bell. I think you brought 4. 5. Alright, this should be Area 4, if I remember correctly. Whoops. I put up the folders. I'll explore. Yay. Alright, I think this is Area 4. Yes. And the grass is over there. Alakazam Bop. Oh yeah, Dodo was gonna appear here. And the Mewtwo Eevee. I think I'll do the same thing I did before. Because it summons faster. Granted, the Pokemon here appear a lot quicker. He's facing up. Hey, Tauros. So like each area has 2 rare Pokemon that can appear, and that's the reason why I want to switch to like different areas, because there'll be 2 different rare Pokemon that can appear, and they have different like percentages of appearing. So I don't know. I'm just going to spitball some information here. I guess I could just go with Cerebi after this check. All right. So in Area 4, the rare well, I guess there's other rare Pokemon, but the rare Pokemon are Tauros and Kangaskhan. Tauros has a 4% chance of appearing, Kangaskhan has a 1% chance of appearing. But if I go to Area 3, Chansey has a 4%, and Tauros has a 1%. So that's why I want to change areas, so that way I can potentially get different rare Pokemon to appear. So even though we were encountering Scyther in the previous area, this will not have a Scyther at all. There are some Pokemon that kind of appear no matter what. I think Nidoran appears in all of them. Or maybe Execute as well. And Venonat. But then again, I don't have the encounter table for the Safari Zone memorized. Hey, Venomoth. Venomoth I think is another 5% chance Pokemon. Oh, I didn't mean to walk in my well. Three Nidoran females. I probably should pull up the list of like Pokemon that are like exclusive to each game, so that way I can like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna go hunt in specifically this game, and this is what I'm gonna go hunt in the other game. Oh, everybody's facing a different direction. That's cool. Also another raffle for everyone. You brush your hair, now it's horrid. How did you brush your hair into a horrid position? Yo, Count Quackula. Your hair is curly? Alright, and? Mine is too. Mine's curly and wavy. You're on like a streak of constantly just pulling up. All right, a full art Marowak EX. We need the standard one, buddy. The standard one. Not the 2-star. Also, once again, everybody's getting 2 stars but me. What's with this? I know it's new, but it's not the ones we need. We need the standard one. You don't know how to explain it, it's just bad. Fair enough. Anytime I stream and I don't have a hat on, my hair gets pushed down by the headphones. So, what did I just say? We need the standard one, not the full art. Ironically, I have the same card, too. That's not Pokemon. Name the standard I want? Mewtwo. That's a Zebstrika. We had that earlier. I'm glad there's no cooldown on, like, encounters. You're not getting it? Well, yeah, your odds of that happening would be astronomically low. I think there's, like, not 600 cards, like 500 cards. Whoops. So I go through. Why is it so low? Because there's so many cards. Like, how many cards do we have? A yellow mandolin fish. Yeah, there. So I'm at 500 cards. There's 476 cards. Like, and you have rarities on top of it, lowering how often something appears. So, like, 476. Which is the reason why, like, the odds of getting one specific card. Because, like, yeah, I think the game also has, I don't have the, like, base game fishes disabled. So there's 476 things to fish. The full art Bulbasaur, another one today. You guys are wild about the full arts today. Alright, 3 Venonats and a Venomoth. See, now you guys are just fishing actual, like, fish. That's not what Safari Week is about. It's about getting those rare catches, you know? I can't wait for like me to have like a shiny appear on the screen, like and yell, and then it's just like mackerel in the top right. Did you know? I get super excited for very specific types of fish. Electros. Yeah, I wish there was more like to really talk about and doing this. But really it's just kind of like weaving back and forth. Hey, Lieutenant Surge. That's a card we needed. We're only missing one more trainer card. That's Misty. We're also missing the old Amber for Omanyte. Hey, wait. Is Omanyte old Amber? No, that's Aerodactyl. What am I saying? A broken sword. You found Tapion's sword. That or the big Goron sword that was thrown to the ocean after Link broke it. I can't repair this. Tosses it. Is there a particular thing you're fishing for, Sal, or you're just trying to find what you can get? A Greninja? With its Water Shuriken ability, which... Water Shuriken was not new. Oh, you're fishing for news. Menchina. I don't know how you're managing to do that. You guys have fished up like 100 Pokemon before and like nothing, and then all of a sudden you're just like, yeah, you know what? Let's see, how many more we're missing then? Then we're missing 28. Went from 33 to 28. You've gotten 7 of the standard banner new ones. Huh? Soft tummy or hard tummy? Is this like a question like soft-boiled eggs versus hard-boiled eggs? Like what's the question here, Freshie? Choose one. I don't know, soft, I guess? I don't know. What would you choose for hard? Other than K-Pads and not Pokéz mode? Yeah, sure. What? Why pepperonis? Jigglypuff. We need Wigglytuff. We need the evolution. And its EX form. Soft is better than hard. In some certain places, I'm sure that is indeed the case, but for most, the hard's definitely better. Wink. You fished up Patrick. There's an achievement in the fishing minigame to fish up the was it the pineapple, the sponge, and the starfish, I believe. And I'm pretty sure we've already gotten all three of them, but... Hey, Kangaskhan. We just had that appear earlier. I was telling Kat earlier that like she needs to say that she needs to give me bad luck for shiny hunting more because of the fact that the one time, the day she told me that I'm not going to get the shiny, I got the, I think it was the Magikarp. Good one. Oops. One of these days, somebody is going to do that, and I'm legitimately going to, like, not realize it's shiny and be like, yeah, nice try, and then run away. Hi, Niels Churcher. How you doing? I say as I just suddenly become a cast member of Friends. How you doing? No, these are Nidorans, not Nidorinos. Gonna check myself? Sure. I'll do the increment in just a moment. Hey, Kingston. 3? Uh-oh. Yeah, you got 0. You hitting you with that fresh dance there, Freshie. Hitting you with the swag of a red small team. Just looking at what's a play at the moment. Well, what about Dune? Did you get something? You got one of the game's base, quote unquote fish named Zero. Yeah, it's a legendary rarity. Yeah, Niels, why don't you just keep playing Dune? Or hitting exclamation join for the raffle. What's better, bears or otters? Oh god, I'm not answering that. You don't want to overdo it. You already got 70 hours in Dune at the moment? Dear lord. Like I said, I want to teach you Destiny, but the issue is that with the, like, all the systemic changes that are coming, if I teach you it now, you're going to be more confused whenever you go to play after Edge of Fate comes out. It's literally the only reason why I think we should wait for Destiny. And, like, you don't even have to get Edge of Fate for the systemic changes to be going on. So, like, if you don't want to get Edge of Fate, like, whenever we start playing, then that's fine. Just play what you already have. The system changes will already be there anyway. 3 more weeks until the Edge of Fate. Yep. July 15th. The Year of Prophecy. The VHS tape. Do not watch that. It contains a homemade film. With a very special girl named Samara. I think that's her name. I'm probably wrong about that. No, not Samara. Sadako. Am I confusing my own lore in my head? Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Same person. Same person, different localizations. I don't know if I incremented. I'm just gonna do it again. What is this Dune game all about? Arrakis. That's what it's about. You're stranded on a desert-like planet where you have to survive against raiders and giant sandworms that want to eat you. You hope I can get a shiny pincer? So does David and Kai. The survival MMO where you have to try and survive on a harsh desert planet, yeah. I don't know anything about Dune. That's very basic knowledge of Dune that I just happen to know. Did some searching, like soul searching or Google search. So against other players in a deep desert. Can't you play that game in like private servers? Because you are proclaimedly an ice type and you're a cat. What do you mean you're proclaimedly an ice type? What does that mean? The closest they have to that in Pokemon. Chanpao. That's a fighting type. I don't think it's an ice type. You can, but the deep desert will always be a server cluster with others, you're pretty sure? Gotcha. Ice Dark. What Pokemon am I thinking of then? I might be thinking of Mienfoo or something like that. Oh, I'm definitely thinking of the wrong Pokemon. Alright. Hold on. Yeah, I was thinking of the Pokemon spelled M-I-E-N-F-O-O. This is a reminder, I don't know those Pokemon too well. Anything past Gen 4, I'm very vague on information about it. An official Pokemon MMO when? Whenever Pokemon, or the Pokemon company decides that, you know, they want to let players actually have fun. We need a game with all the generations in it. Also, an ad is about to start, so... You're an ice type because you're freshy? Trust me, the game Grounded would agree with you. The ice, the mint, like, breath freshener kind of things, they're meant for making ice weapons. Or as it calls it, fresh weapons. Dude, I'm just saying, but like, a Pokemon MMO in the style of like a Legends game, where you can have multiple people all playing together in like this massive world that would be like all the games, would be probably the last Pokemon game that would ever really need to be made. What does MMO stand for again? Massive Multiplayer Online. Usually MMO is usually accompanied by some other like type. So like MMORPG or MMOFPS. Something like that. But MMO is just used for to describe any kind of game that can have a massive multiplayer online presence. Dude, can I get something to shine, man? Once again, I don't care if I catch it or not. I just want something to shine. I'm fine with doing 4 hours so long as something like appears, you know? I mean, I've done what, 7-hour streams? I think I've only done like a single 8-hour stream. $2,404, your shiny's not found. We've almost done 1,000 checks today. You're confident Switch 2 can run in a Pokemon MMO with good graphics? I mean, yeah, it probably could, but having an MMO Pokemon game on the Switch 2, like this early, would be kind of interesting. Though I don't know how optimized it'd be for like online connectivity. Usually Nintendo's online connectivity isn't the best. Switch 2 can run Cyberpunk 2077. Well, that's not my point though. Like, it probably can run it. It's just I'm thinking about the online connectivity aspect of it though. Because sometimes their servers are good and sometimes they're dog water. And for a game like that, where you're having a bunch of people constantly connected, doesn't Cyberpunk 9 even sometimes work on new PCs? Yeah. That has to do with optimizations of Cyberpunk. Or in the case of Monster Hunter Wilds, it's just a terrible update. The Switch 2 is great. I wish I had one. If you pay attention to my Twitter, not Blue Sky, but my Twitter feed, like, I've entered like a couple Switch 2 giveaways. You love abusing the driving mechanic in Mario Kart World. Oh, kind of like I said, tricking off cows and stuff like that. All right, we're gonna roam over to the water now, even though it's gonna be a little early. All right, so the 2 encounters there. Let me get 2 more encounters so I can at least get the 4. There, there's the 4. I moved 1 block. Do a charge jump into a mini post and do a power jump off of that. Silly. Silly, silly, silly. Silly boy hours. So you know how you can make your character do a little flip if you're in the air? Yeah. I would assume that it like gives you like slightly bit of height. You call that a power jump? Is that what it is? Or is there an actual, like, term for it in the game? It's just a kickflip. You know, skateboarding terms casually in a kart racer. Noodle. No, guys, at the rate we're going, we're halfway through today's stream. Nothing's shining again. Every time you're charge jump at the right time and you hit a light post, like the one you see on a highway, you can do a charge jump. Look, I'm just, the only thing I'm interested in is teching off of a cow. That's probably the most ridiculous thing I've seen in Mario Kart World so far. Noodle. I'm already like mediocre at Mario Kart World, or Mario Kart. I couldn't imagine the amount of skill gap that would just appear from playing in World. And the NPCs are actually way smarter now. I mean, that kind of comes with the progression of AI technology for video game AIs. Noodle. This, I believe this lake is where I caught the Dratini before. Like this exact one. So I think I used save states for it then. Because I just didn't want to stay on the ball. Wow, okay. Back to back to back, huh? Noodle. Maybe I should switch. Maybe I should switch which one's using the super rod and the old rod, so we're not just listening to Magic Harp again and again and again. To be fair, I kind of just enjoy random hunting now. Ooh, so there's a... I don't know why this reminded me. I was just looking at my controller. There is a new controller that's going to be coming out by GameStop, and I'm super excited to try and get it. It's called the GameStop G7 Pro. For Xbox, it's going to be wired. For PC, there's going to be a dongle or Bluetooth. And for phone, you can just only use Bluetooth. But it looks like a really cool controller. It also finally has, not Hall effect, like sticks, but it has something very similar to it. Which are going to help with getting rid of, like, stick drift and stuff like that. I'm super excited to get it. And they're also going to be eventually releasing a wireless one as well. So maybe at some point I could start doing these games with, you know, a better controller or something, who knows. And wired controllers for consoles don't really bother me too much. Your Wi-Fi shut off today? Sounds like your router needed a bit of a break. Or do you mean just your internet, like, in total? Another rifle. Noodle. Yeah, I haven't, you know, ever since I changed internet, I have yet to really have any issues whatsoever. And I'm not sure if it's because of the company or if it's because it's fiber optic. Either way, I love this new internet. Really? 3 of the 4 games. Hey, another noodle. Is the noodle more common here or something? Oh god, everything is... Everything's exploding. Oh no. Oh no, my phone. Oh no. Alright. Whoops. I went to grab the controller and accidentally tapped the A button. Alright, this is the second Pokemon I have caught in Fire Red. Alright, there we go, finally. There we go. Alright. What you getting? What you getting? Kabootops. Alright, once again. Wrong fossil. You're gonna steal me? Why would you steal me? If anything, you need to give me shiny luck. You need a guard? Like for volleyball? I'm not good at guarding. You serious? You went to London all by yourself today? Oh, you meant like a bodyguard. I do work in security, so I guess that does work. Why'd you go to London by yourself? That seems like a health hazard. Noodle. Were you just trying to show off that you could go there all by yourself and make it out alive? Luckily, the errand you was running was cut short because the person you was meant to meet was able to meet you at the first station. So you didn't actually have to go deeper into London. Why, is it the deeper you go into London, the worse it gets? I thought things were supposed to be all good near, you know, Big Ben and number 10 Downing Street and all stuff like that. I thought it was supposed to be all nice and friendly. You were carrying a huge tent. May I ask why you're carrying a huge tent? Also, I think I'm going to stick to fishing instead of... I think I'm going to stick to fishing. Solely due to the fact that I can fish up Psyduck in Fire Red, and I can fish up Slowpoke in Leaf Green. I just need to switch the rods real quick. You didn't really want to go on the tube by yourself. Aww. But Fresh, you're a strong, independent child. I think you'll be fine on the tube by yourself. Alright, so we'll swap... We will swap these two. We have the Super Rod, and you can have the old rod. No, I do have the good rod on this one. Huh, interesting. Wait, do I not have the good rod on here? I should. Maybe it's because I skipped over it. Yeah, I just skipped over it. I'm not strong and independent with huge tint that limits your movement. Wow. Alright, this way I can at least fish up other stuff like the Slowpoke and the Psyduck in both games. Well, on the bright side though, Freshie, if you ever had issues, you could just throw the tent at them and really discombobulate them. I heard there was a very famous movie where discombobulation was the entire plot. Hey, you got Count Quackula again. You just don't mean to read a sentence, you don't read what's typed, you change the... I changed the pronounce, yeah. And I do it from time to time. Sometimes if I'm speaking quickly, I won't do it, and I'll read it verbatim. You think it's cool? It's a nice thing because, like, it's easier to understand what it is that you're saying if I say like the pronouns correctly. But sometimes, like I said, if I'm speaking quickly, or if the sentence is long like that one was before, it will mess me up a little bit. Hey, Nidoking. We didn't have a Nidoking yet. It just helps, you know? Because, like, I want everybody here to understand that, like, you all, like, we're all kind of just, like... We're all kind of just, like, vibing together, you know what I mean? You're gonna... What? You're gonna turn my English okay? What? What do you mean? What do you mean you're gonna turn my English? What is that supposed to mean? Oh, you mean you're gonna turn me like British? Okay. You what, mate? Yeah, British English. Please, sir, I want some more soup. There are certain spellings of words that if you do it a certain way, it makes anyone sound British. Never utter those words again or you'll die. Too bad. I love being poor little Timmy. Oh no, you're making me drink. But sir, that's not soup. That's drink. I know it's a terrible, like, rendition of it, but I find it funny no matter what. No, please, sir. I don't want more of the sips. Sip, sip, cheerio. Hey, Wigglytuff EX, finally. We broke the curse of not having any EXs. You're down to 26. Why is it only 5? Because I'm not Koki. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Poop.
5. You'll give me your bladder. Have a second one. Why would I want your bladder? I go to the bathroom enough as is. You want me to go even more? Also, hi, Whiskers. Thank you for the bit. But how are you doing today? As you can see, we still yet to have a shiny Pokemon. Ah, and Sal fished up a noodle. So that I have more water drinking capacity. Wouldn't that go to my stomach then? Wouldn't I need a second stomach? Just give me 4 stomachs like a cow, and there you go. There's my drinking capacity up. The bladder is just how much urine is like stored in there. It has something to do with how much you can drink.
Another bladder is free real estate.
It's free real estate. Now, why would I want more of that? I don't want more urine. It seems like a bad, like, investment into a second urine holder. I guess I can hold it for longer car trips, but come on. Also, that means I would need more kidneys in order to filter the urine. Why are we talking about this? Hey, another shiny Magikarp. Noodle. Kai's gonna be so jealous. You got 2 shiny Magikarps before he got 1. You'll give me an evaporator that evaporates every liquid that enters my stomach. Then why would I need a bladder? You can use the urea from urine for cars. Why would you want to do that? What's... I forgot that that's one of the questions that my bot asks from time to time. Kidneys do not filter urine? Then what do they do, Freshie? What's Koki's score? I think he's at 39,000. Yo, another Dragonair, the bigger noodle. The kid. I can't with you. Kidneys control the water levels in your blood. A single kidney. Kidney. Reward. But as my bot, a full art Cubone, that is the only card that I have in Japanese in TCG Pocket. What's your favorite Pokemon game in the franchise, by the way, is what my bot asked from earlier. Noodle. Urea is used in certain fuels for cars. You've gotten 10 news? Yeah, I think you've gotten like 12 or 13 now. Because you gotta think, you have 8 alone from the base set. There's a specific type of fuel that uses it. There we go. Add blue diesel. I don't know what that is. The ones the blue pumps at the gas station? I don't know what that is. I don't know if they have the blue pumps here, or if... I know we have diesel, but like, I don't know if we have blue pumps here, but also I don't drive a diesel car. So even if we did, I wouldn't have noticed. But when it came to the kidneys, I was thinking backwards. Right, kidneys lead into the whole bladder issue. American school system again, once again. I haven't had biology in years, though. God, I think I had my biology class in like 9th grade, which at this point was... Ooh, 14 years ago? No, longer. No. 14 or 15 years. No, apparently using diesel, so. Blue diesel is apparently only for government use and in red is for farm use. Government use diesel. Interesting. See, you're happy that you get to use that knowledge because kidneys were part of the subtopics that you had to study in biology, which didn't come in your freaking exams, which is annoying. So now you're trying to use that knowledge as much as you can. Yeah, like I said, it's been like 14, 15 years. I know that like kidneys have direct correlation to the bladder. I had it backwards. You look at blue diesel, all you got was weed. Add blue. Add blue diesel. Yeah, AD BLUE diesel. Yo, Lickitung? It's been a while since I made that reference. You studied homeostasis, the brain, the eyes, kidneys, and menstruation, but none of it came up in the exam. To be fair, though, Freshie, that stuff's just good knowledge to have regardless of if it's an exam or not. An executor, I need that in EX for himself. We have another moment where I'm not getting any fish in this lake. You don't care about my medulla? But what about my oblongata? No. Not my medulla oblongata. I actually named one of the Final Fantasy VIII episodes Laguna Oblongata. Oh god, here we go again. How many times am I gonna have to fish up here? You're gonna have an ad in about 2 minutes, by the way. For those who get the ads. Pulsating? I mean, that's what your pulse does. And a gata davida, what? 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 In a gata davida, what? Yeah, deep vein thrombosis. It's what throbs. It's a song? Oh, kind of like tub thumping? It sounded like what I said. Oh, well, I'm gonna instant replay on that. This is wild. Nothing. Still. Clobopus, we need grapple locked. That's one of the Pokemon we need. We need that evolution. Hey, Big Noodle. Laguna Oblongata is what I said was the name of the Final Fantasy episode that I put up on YouTube. Because one of the characters' name is Laguna. Moltres. I think we already have its EX, though. Yeah, we need Articuno and Zapdos EX. We have Moltres EX, though. How do you think you say lemon in Portuguese? The problem with that, Freshie, is I'm terrible at Spanish and, by proxy, Portuguese. I'm terrible at, like, Hispanic pronunciations. Hispanic sounding pronunciations. Le meow? I don't know. Feels like I'm trying to say it in, like, I don't know. Different language overall, anyway. Like maybe sounds like I'm trying to speak Chinese. I love language, but I'm terrible at pronunciations of anything. Limo? Let me out? Yeah, exactly. Could it be limo? Limo? Limau? I always make Kat very angry whenever I mention, like, anytime Portuguese is mentioned, I'm like, yeah, I'm bad about Hispanic stuff, you know? Knowing full well that Portuguese and Spanish are two completely different languages. Limau. Mao. Meow. Streamer Meow's live on Twitch. Lee Mao. Like leeway. Limao. That's silly. Why would that be how it's said in Spanish? Okay, alright. Look, I said base forms. We need the base forms, not the alternative full arts. I will say the alternative full arts are very pretty. All the 2-star cards are beautiful. Sorry, Freshie, that's a Lickitung. Also, the base form Articuno EX isn't shiny. You think I get shinies here? Do you see this? Shinies don't exist in my games. No, I already made that joke before. The first time we ever got a Lickitung. There's a clip floating around there somewhere. 3? Uh-oh. Why am I the one shiny hunting? Why am I the one shiny hunting? Everyone has vastly better luck than me. Why am I shiny hunting? It should not take this long for a shiny to appear. It really shouldn't. I get it. 1 in 8,000 odds, but come on. Articuno's at 20,000. Ooh, the Magikarp appeared in, like, what? 1,600 or something like that? Buy better luck? I can. I'm broke. And I can't skill my way to better luck. Just buy the Pokemon. What am I doing? I already did that. I already bought the shiny Magikarp. That's how I got it earlier. Buy the shiny Arceus? I'm not buying a shiny Arceus. I'm allowed to do that. Alright, we're gonna move to Area 3. Can I surf across and go over? I can. But then I end up over there. Yeah, okay. That's good. It's Arceus. And? Oh, I'm in the wrong button. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna call it Arceus. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. I've called it Arceus ever since I met it in Generation 4. And that's how it's gonna be. I mean, to be fair... Yeah, but you can't beat your Pawniard. Probably not. But I will say, one of the things that is, like, ridiculous is Hippopotas. Like, I'm going to call it Hippopotas. Even though its correct pronunciation is Hippopotas. Because Hippopotas is funner to say. Just like how Arceus rolls off the tongue better for me than Arceus. You don't even know that Pokemon? What, Hippopotas? Yeah? Oh, give me a moment, I'll show you. Oh, I spelled his name wrong immediately. Oh, whoops. Not hippopotamus, thank you. Just Pokemon. Your back hurts? Well, yeah, that's a Papatos. Its correct pronunciation is Hippopotas? That's its official name. But that's stupid, and so I reject it and call it Hippopotas. So, like, I don't really want to hear too much about the whole thing where it's like, it's actually Arceus. I'm gonna call it Arceus. Wow, one day. Not even an extra hour, just one day. I don't know, Sal, at the rate at which you're finding, like, whoops. At the rate at which you're finding the Pokemon, I might just make it so you have to finish the base set. You mean that already beats how much you watched your streamers last year? Well, I appreciate it, Freshie, for, you know, hanging out and vibing with me. I'm sure Koki appreciates it too whenever you go and vibe out with him. You do. 13 days, 17 hours. I mean, you've been watching the entire time. Since before, like, I got officially, like, set up. Blaine, wrong trainer, we need Misty. We need the one that's strong against Blaine. And I'll give you a hint, it's none of these pairs. Wait, I wonder, what's my watch time? Alright. I know why that's the case. Back in the early days... I'm lacking. Back in the early days, I had to watch my own stream to make sure that I had audio properly. Yeah, because I don't have my stream up. I used to for a while. But ever since I've had this, like, professional, quote-unquote, setup, I've barely had my own streams open. I wasn't watching. No, Chansey's not new. Like maybe the promo one, which I don't remember if it's in this or not. Need a ranch female. Remember, we need a queen. The max evolution. You know, I still partially can't get over the fact that the one time Koki does the shiny surprise and then a Zeppelin appeared when we were playing LSD Germ Emulator. Helioptile? You want a Mal Nidoran for no reason? I mean, Nidoking's pretty cool. I do like Nidoking though in the TCG Pocket game. Her attack with increasing based on the number of Nidokings you have on the in reserve or on the bench, wherever you want to call it. Increasing is really cool. You like Nidoking? Look, sometimes you're gonna fish up trash. It just happens. Don't worry about it. Come on! Don't get the third IR. Yeah, I'm just gonna like activate oh, I forget what it's called. Where you guys can just like play games for me. Parsec. I'm just gonna activate Parsec and you guys are just gonna play. You guys are gonna hunt shiny out for me. I'm just gonna be reactor. Meanwhile, I'm getting a spam call. All 3 IRs in the same day. The Mewtwo, I think. Let me check what star rating it is. Hold on. For Mewtwo, Thank you, Pax. Mewtwo is a 3-star, so it needs to be 2. It needs to be 2 exclamation points. You like fishing now? Great, I'm glad you do. That's why it's there. For you guys to have fun and show me why it is that I'm the one shiny hunting. Oof. Oh, oof. Those ones hurt the most, I will say. Those like slot alls with 2 of the 3. Those ones hurt the most. I don't want your hug. You guys got all 3. I don't want the hug. Get out of here. Once again, the base form. B-A-S-E, base. You guys have more 2-stars in this one stream than I do in the entirety of TCG Pocket. Hey, Chip. Is this your cameo time? Good morning. Also, good night. Now you're here. Like you're here. Physically, yes. Emotionally, no. Hey, a Taurus. We haven't seen one of those for a while. You're a bit on the Mary Jane. Oh, okay. I have a little bit of the blue diesel. You should fish with all the others, since apparently everybody wants to get stuff while they're fishing and me get absolutely nothing on stream. I can't believe how lucky everyone's been. It's supposed to be my stream. I thought I was the main character. To be fair, Pressure, there's also a lot of like the 1 exclamation cards that we're still missing. You're the captain now? Sure, if it gets me a shiny, I don't care. I don't care who's piloting the ship so long as I get the shiny. Amanda! Hi, Freshy. Char. I forgot to re-enable the settings. Without the spam calls. I keep forgetting to like re-enable my my microphone settings. So like it's why sometimes.
This truck is falling on me. Oh god, it's gonna crush my face. I gotta punch it out. Shit, oh god, my face is hurting. Oh god, this thing's getting closer. I can't stop it. Oh god, the truck's gonna crash. Oh shit, god damn it, dude. Why didn't you pull this fucking truck on me? Oh god, just gonna smash me. I gotta go fucking. Oh god, oh god, this is freaking. Oh, it's getting closer. Oh shit, I go there, get all off. Oh god, oh damn it.
Thanks for the rambling. What was I saying? I keep forgetting to like re-enable my microphone settings. So like I sound different each time I start streaming than I remember like midway through the stream. And since we're already most of the way through the stream anyway without a shiny, I'm gonna be ending in 3 hours in total. Essentially there's no point in me activating it anymore, like right now. Normal humans are fine, but not the barman. Who's the barman? I know the gray man is. So in like 30 minutes? Yeah. In about, well, yeah, in about 30 minutes, yeah. I was going to go for 3 hours on the recording itself, but because that's why I've been measuring. Why I say it like that? That's why I've been measuring my like time of like switching the hunt type, or like where I'm hunting, as I've been basing it off of the recording timer. So the recording timer still is about 45 minutes. The barman is the Ramble Redeem one. Oh, the one from Simpsons? Don't do it. Don't get a crown. Okay, it's Zero again. Okay. Alright, we've had a dual appearance from Zero. You both got Zero, both got a full art thing. Yeah, both got IRs. Both like otters. You're both catfishes, yeah. So, Chip, how have you been? It's been a while since you showed up in the stream for more than a sentence. You know, skateboard? Remember that kickflip I was talking about earlier? Kickflip, not flip kick. It's been a while since we had a promo card. I think there's only like 8 in the entire like set that I have out right now. I think I based it on which set, like when they released. Did I really add that as a bot response? What's your favorite Pokemon? I don't have that 7 TV emote. I don't have that 7 TV emote. Ooh. Screwed over by the Pika Ramen. That's what Koki gets hit by a lot of the times, is the Pika Ramen duel. Oopa. Yeah, I forget a lot of the times that I have like bot responses are more than just the Koki high one. Like remember to like, you know, I think it says like follow or something like that. Whoops. There is no difference because there's no commas to separate everything. Then again, I guess it also depends on what where your emphasis is at. Because I guess you don't really need commas so long as the inflection or like focus on certain words is place this pawn in a certain place. Like commas are very important. It gives you a difference between let's eat grandma and let's eat grandma. I don't know, Freshie. How am I supposed to know the difference whenever I don't know the inflection? Or like what has emphasis? Another two. Do I have fishing game rewards? No, I don't. Count Quackula for the 3rd time today. Just can't get enough of the Quackula. No, I don't think there's any kind of like linked Twitch thing like where like you can use stuff in another two. Like you can use the stuff in the fishing game for like Twitch stuff. And a Sea King. An actual fish. You and the cat are old friends. 1. Ooh. 3. Because you got 3 Count Quackulas. Don't read the description of that card. Dude, come on. Durganite. Want to know your old username? Was it Stinky Cat? I don't remember if you did or not. You might have, I genuinely don't remember. Honestly, I'm just so focused on doing the resets while you guys just fish and reacting to the silly things that you guys get. You guys stole my Safari Week luck. I didn't have luck to begin with. It didn't matter where I was hunting. Would you just slam your keyboard for the name, Freshie? Your name in a lot of places is probably just dirt. But like, why? The promo, that was promo Greninja, by the way. Did you get me? What do you mean? I'm just trying to figure out, like, because it goes up and down. Yeah, but like, why from 2 different sides? Why not just have it continue all from the same side? Because you felt like it? I mean, I guess it's really just as fair as any other name. You're probably still called Durf in people's chats, though. Or like anytime someone referred to you. Actually, let me walk out with this so I can get an encounter with these two. That's the magic conch shell. Great, everyone's facing a different direction. You're probably the one I want to move in. You use that username before you use Twitch. Shiny where? Nowhere, because they're literally fishing up every single thing. It's only in the fishing game. It's only in the fishing game, Kyle. That's where all my shinies are. They're all in the fishing game. They're all in the fishing game. Amanda! Hi, Kai, Char Char. They're all in the fishing game, Spider-Man. Whoops.
Dante, you aren't yourself when you are hangry. Eat a Snickers bar.
Spiro, finally. Where is it on this list? There you are. I love Snickers bars already. Yeah, they got so many new like cars in the fishing minigame. Also, you guys didn't just get 2 IRs. You got all 3 of the IRs today. And not only what is going on the screen? But not only did you get both all 3 IRs, they were all 3 new. No one had gotten the IRs until today, and I think all 3 popped. Also, Kai, Sal managed to fish up 2 shiny Magikarps.
Skill issue, I guess.
I will end your shiny luck. I will personally enter into your game to ensure you don't see a shiny in the rest of your existence in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Yo, Lil Can. Have you got the Mewtwo? Is that the IR you got? Was the Mewtwo IR? Gotcha. Yeah, but I still, once again, I need base form IR. Or base form Mewtwo. What skill issue, man. At least I haven't missed a shiny yet. Break the base form? I mean, to be fair, the EX Mewtwo is better by a long shot. New record, Pincurchin. Ooh, he did it. New record. Also, we've done 1,500 checks today. We hit 3,000 like total encounters of Pokemon. Ad break kicking in, so be mindful. Before I end, show the scores. I mean, I can tell you if you're in the lead or not. You are definitely in the lead now. Before the end of stream, if you keep going, you're definitely in the lead. You're at 39 already, which is where Koki was. How much do you have? Whenever you get your fishing gold, it'll tell you. I think Kai's the one in third. What do you mean when you get it going? Whenever you get the gold from fishing up something, it tells you how many you have. Yeah, so there you go. You have 3342. You have like, I think 7% of what Koki and Sal have. when did I say Angie pants? What? Huh? What? What? I was so focused on the fact that you said Angie pants that I didn't even read the first word. What did I say? I don't even know what I said, to be honest. Yeah, from the Matrix. The dome fossil. We need the other one.
I guess I have to type everything out like this so you can understand me, Hadadte.
Huh?
These games just hate you like they do me.
I mean, if you're talking about what I said to you like way earlier, I said that I will invade your game. I need Zapdos EX. I will invade your game and make it so you never get a shiny Heart Gold Soul Silver again. If you're referring to what I said to you way earlier. You're 12 times smaller. Yeah, sure you are, Crushy. That's not very nice. Bruh, where's my shiny? I don't even get to miss a shiny. I just don't get them, period. Marowak EX. I know we got a Cubone earlier, but I don't think we got a base form Cubone. At this point, I'd rather just phase. Freshie, I have questions. What was that message? All executes. All right. Like I've learned to actually like look at the message properly, because there was one time where Sal. Yeah, exactly. Where Sal was like mimicking what my bot said, and I wasn't paying attention. I've learned to pay attention to when people are like mimicking the bot now. Okay, to the fishing hole. Yeah, there, finally, the base form Mewtwo. Yeah, I must have give you 300,000. That was because I wasn't paying attention. There we go. I wanted to fish, like, here. Fish with, like, some different music. Your friend drank a whole bottle of vodka with her sibling? What's so bad about that? 1% of the time. That explains a lot. And there's Voltorb. All right, yeah, this explains a lot as to why you're getting all these cards. Like I said, I would go longer today if we could at least get a shiny to appear. Like in my game, not the fishing game. Hey, the hand scope. By the way, getting the full set of like promo cards has nothing to do with when I add the sets or when I add more promo cards. I'm adding the promo cards in conjunction to when the pack's released. Your back tickles, now it's gone. You had a ghost tickling your back. All right. There we go. Not very beefy today? Yeah, but you've been hitting every shiny, like, thing that exists. Brokey. Wow, just nothing was to appear there. Sigh. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm getting a headache from it. Bruh. Shiny Week is supposed to be like a celebration of like things, right? Now, why would you do that? Fresh, you're supposed to be good. You're not supposed to be whipping people's butts. A loggerhead turtle. If you drink too much, you're going to have a hangover. Actually, fun fact about that. Some people can actually drink as much as that is without getting a hangover. Some people have like a weird resistance to like alcohol when it comes to stuff like that. Then again, also, if she just drinks a bunch of electrolytes, she'll be fine. Noodle. She can't feel her feet. All right. Hook, nothing, hook. Rolls. Is it gonna wait till like the last minute for like something to shine? Funny metal tubes. Oh yeah, the CO2 containers. There we go. So, Freshie, there's actually, if you do slot rolls, you'll actually see what the different stuff that you can win that aren't just exclusively, like, winning. You know what I mean? Muck. Meowth, which is another promo card. I guess I never did explain the lettering after the names of the Pokemon. He is like promo, and then's like what type of promo. And there's only like promo A right now. Genetic Apex, obviously GA. And then there's a dash after it tells you which pack of Genetic Apex it came from. So like C is Charizard, M is Mewtwo, and P is Pikachu. So if you were to play TCG Pocket, you know what cards to expect from which. Some cards in general are just appear in all packs. Arbok. It's a Cobra. We went from 33 down to 21. We've gotten 12 new cards in the base set. When I get the time, I'll definitely add the new set. It's a noodle. I want to fix the bottom left game so bad, but I can't because it keeps getting a hook. And the Helix Fossil, once again, need the other one. Freshie, it's just class. It's not numbers like that. A Druid and a Rogue. I mean, that's a pretty good combination. You can just transform into like a tree or something like that. Yeah, but you can't repeat it. Oh boy. I think the classic only has like a few second cooldown. You're trying to get around the repeating messages thing? Can't believe you don't want to just live with one class for a while. Need a king. Yeah, but to be fair, you literally circumvent every single timer that I have. I almost forgot to do something. There we go. No. I forgot to clear out the request queue. This is silly. Why fish? Because I can. What do you mean? Why not fish? What do you have against fishing, Kai? Are you scared I'm gonna get another magic card? It's not really Safari, it's in the Safari zone, so it counts. Also, Dratini and Dragonair, especially Dragonair, are exclusive to the Safari zone. What do you mean? It absolutely is Safari. I just think you're scared of me getting another shiny Magikarp. Oh, whoops. If I had a shiny to appear at all. I have to get as many shinies as you guys got. I mean, to be fair, only 2 shinies have appeared in the fishing game. Alright, finally I can fix this. There we go. He probably posted the Raticate from yesterday. Yeah, Rat. Yep. Yeah, you usually post those pretty quickly. You post those usually a day or 2 after. We need Charizard EX, by the way, not Charizard. Come on! Get those EXs! Those are the things that we're really worried about. This is so aggravating. Once again, I think this is why people have like 20 games of this stuff going on, because this is terrible RNG for Safari. You feel your luck has run out? I think it's just because we're coming to the end of stream. Freshie must goings. It's okay, Freshie. I got about 15 minutes before I'm done for the day. Unless something shines. Whoops. Lame. I'm trying to give the game, like, more potential for me suffering. I said at the start of this, maybe not the start, but I said it shortly after the start that if something shines, I will go for 4 hours instead of 3. I can only have my wheel broken for so long in a day. You want uppies, Freshie? Go ask your mom. I can't be there to pick you up. She said yes. There you go. So go get uppies from her. Amanda! Hi, Freshie. Char char. Ba da ba da ba da ba da ba. I just feel like I'm being gypped, you know? That for some reason, like, whenever it comes to, like, my game, it just doesn't want to work. Nothing in Pokemon. You know, actually, it just occurred to me that, like, Shiny Hunt, yeah, Shiny Hunting in Safari is actually easier to a degree. You don't have to deal with the animation of throwing out your Pokemon every single time and then potentially failing to flee. Bro, come on. Finally. It's just a Magikarp. I don't know why it just doesn't appear on the line every time. Oh, you gotta have a little bit of RNG with your Magikarp. I didn't think it'd be so quick for me to lose my mind, but I think it's just because I desperately at least want a shiny to appear during Safari Week. Hey, like a full art Pinsir. Or Pinsers, I should say. You had the cooldown kick in. Remember, the cooldown for the fishing minigame is the entirety of the animation of it pulling up and then closing out. 3,200 resets. Or encounters, not resets. Full art Squirtle, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Another one of the prettier cards. Alright, you know, for the last 10 minutes, we're just going to go back onto land because this... We're going to go to Zone 2, I guess. Because the fact that this doesn't want to work sometimes is sad. Because, like, sometimes it just takes forever for a fish to appear. Let me look at the Safari map again. Can I leave from where I'm at? I'm up here. Had to go down, cross the water. On the area to go right. Okay. No shiny. Ah. Sorry, I haven't got anything. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I don't know what it is about my luck, but I just do not have any. Luck games are always my antithesis. It's why I suck at, like, Monopoly. I can play in his head as much as I want to, but I can't play in luck. Okay. Beeb and Beebles are alive? What are they doing? Last I think they were playing like they were playing Monster and Wild, that they were doing Elden Ring Night Rain. I can't remember which one they were doing. Last time I saw they were live. Pokemon? Or are they participating in Safari Week? This is just ludicrous, man. Of course. Something about Mousehold? Oh, so they're probably Shiny Honey Mousehold. Oh, right. 20,000 for the, I'm trying to unilaterally get, or uniformly get them down. There's the Charizard EX. That's the problem. Well, I got 2 of them free. Alright. We'll finish this up in zone 3. Somehow that one got further ahead. Alright. I had a +1 from before, so that means I can run from this. Okay. So let's see, what's the rare Pokemon for Area 3? Area 3's is... Oh, wait. Sorry, Area 2. Yeah, Area 2's is... Pinsir and Kangaskhan. Oh, right, I forgot. For Fire Red and Leaf Green, they're different. For Leaf Green, it's Pinsir and Kangaskhan. For Fire Red, it's Kangaskhan. It's Scyther. So Scyther can appear on the right games, and Pinsir can appear on the left games. Hey, all you're missing is Vaporeon. Then you'll have the full evolution set. A full art Gengar EX. So what's cool about that card is somebody got me the shiny version of that card. Like whenever I was donating plasma. It has like the same like everything, just instead of it being like normal like that, it's a shiny one. Did I get a shiny? You tell me. You tell me, Koki, did I get a shiny? Where on the screen would it showcase if I got a shiny? I got 2 and they were both Magikarp. You know, the thing that Kai doesn't have? Also, one more ad break before the end of the stream. Sorry about that. I didn't realize the timer got that low. It's just wild, man. I'm doing great, reminding you of the ad. Yeah, yeah. It's because like I mainly pay attention to the chat, even though it like appears at the top of chat. It's just kind of like almost like the green box telling me about stuff is almost omnipresently there. So I keep forgetting it's there to tell you about it. But our ads, it's the things that people get who don't subscribe. That's all it is. Welcome back from the ads. I'm still in jail. Okay, it's not doing what I want it to do. Oh, that's what's happening. Okay. Hey, finally, there's the Ammonite. I'm gonna mark that. After getting so many things that weren't Ammonite. Wow, now you're doing the sips. Oh my god. Hi, Kai. Char. I don't think I incremented. I probably did. Oh, right. One. Two. Three. And I'm out of drink. And of course, Koki. You're gonna have to wait until I finish wrapping up my checks. Y'all like wasting your points so much. Thank you for the stretch. Wow. Can't believe you're trying to shout me out my own channel. What are you, Monica? Wow, Cody, can't believe you're trying to shout me out my own channel. What are you, Kai? Wow, Sal, can't believe you're shouting me on my own channel. I should just ban you.
Check out at Dantasolist. They were last playing
Oh, the
Pokemon Fire
TTS.
Red, Leaf Green at Go Give Them Some Love.
Well, that worked. Yeah, actually, you cheered 11, but you didn't turn it into bits. I'm gonna end it at 3,400, by the way. So I'll be going a little over, but that'll be fine.
Check out at Dantasolist. They were last playing Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green at Go Give Them Some Love.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Koki. You guys are ridiculous. All this trolling, and I'm still not gonna get shiny. Just gonna shine. I would love to, but not all of us could just stand in place and sweet stint our way to victory from the push of a button.
Should have just used Sweet Scent. Oh wait.
I beat you to it. Yeah, I already marked the Wooloo. Wooloo. You chose Heart Gold and Soul Silver because it's an easier game to hunt on. That's my excuse. I know it's not, it's the same odds. There's Mawile. We're still missing Meltan, and that'll finish off the steel types. It's the only game with Safari that you have ready? Mm-hmm. You could just progress in Fire Red or Leaf Green, whichever one you're playing with the Magic Art. You could just progress in that game, then go back. You refuse? What, are you doing a shiny lock all of a sudden? another 3. Don't be a crown. Okay. Getting all 3 IRs and a crown would absolutely make me lose my mind. I'd probably just end stream there.
I love that Dante is blaming ME for his bad shiny luck here. Boo, go eat some tomatoes and slip on the banana peel.
But tomatoes don't have banana peels. And I will blame you. You take my shiny luck. Pikachu, we need Raichu, not Pikachu. Oh, I was actually about 200 steps. Nice. Oh, whoops.
It's funny because I know Dadinte is smiling the whole time we shower him with love. He deserves it even though he is a troll.
Shut up. Oh, right. Last checks. Let me get the games individually. I don't think I did this last time, but oh well. Hi, Kai. Char. Wow. Nothing at all. Cool. Great. Love it. All right. So that'll be the end of that. I'm gonna reset these games now so I don't accidentally save with the Goldeen I think I caught earlier.
"23K encounters dry. Typical Dante Solist stream. You all should follow this guy for pain, suffering, and no shinies."
I'm not actually 23 dry. I got the Magikarp in the middle of the Articuno hunt. I'm just saying it for dramatic effect. I probably should actually see how dry I am. 3,400 resets is wild. But not resets, encounters. 34 encounters with no shiny even visible is one thing. Like, at this point, I don't care if I lose a shiny. I just want to see one. Do they exist? But whatever. But shiny Magikarp feels so long ago. At least I have one. Alright. I want to wrap things up for YouTube, so if you want to see about YouTube, now would be your time to do so. But with that, YouTube, I'll be back eventually for more shiny hunting failures. But with that, thank you all for coming. I'll bid you all adieu, and Memento Mori. Make sure to tell Kai off in the comments below.